think it just did, yeah. Happy Tuesday. So this is a little bit different than where you guys normally find us, whether it's in our car, office, the gym. We thought it would be fun to do, and Lindsay keeps grabbing more stuff.
Look at this miniature board. I have everything out of the refrigerator.
Since tomorrow is Valentine's Day, your key team really wanted to do something a little bit different and share what we think would be a fun and cost-effective way for you to spend Valentine's Day with your loved one, or your kids, your family, especially since Valentine's Day is on Wednesday, right smack dab in the middle of the week. You could do something fun at home and just enjoy time together. And tell you that if I came home and Mike already had a board of snack made for me,
to him.
yeah, if you're watching, I love all of this,
all the things.
or if we did it together, I would like it and it would be fun for me. So
There you go.
just my opinion. So we're just gonna go over some things. Actually, we have this back here. Don't forget about it.
Chocolate covered strawberries. We have some yogurt covered pretzels. Chris likes Oreos, so I got some Oreos. We have pine berries. I don't know if anybody has tried a pine berry. They're very unique. They have like a pineapple but strawberry. They kind of taste a little different. You know, like as you eat it. It's good though. Some blueberries, raspberries, regular strawberries. We have some different cheeses. We have some fondue that we can dip some pineapple and strawberries in. And we're just going to make a little miniature board.
Yeah. And I think that Lindsay did all the shopping, and I think she did a really good job with the color scheme of red and white, for the most part, and having the right amount of sweets with our meats.
Could eat it all it falls.
So, and you do a really good like rose.
Yeah, I can try to make it.
So I actually never made one. I make boards all the time, but I always just, I don't know, lay them out, and I don't think I have the patience enough to do the rose. I know I see it all the time. It's really easy. So I will let you get started, and maybe that'll be your first.
Yeah, I usually just take some sort of like champagne or wine glass, something with a smaller top, smaller setting. And you can use anything. This is salami. And you just basically start to fold it over the side of the glass. Here, I'll get you one, Kayla. You can do it with me.
Okay. I'm just watching this. I don't want to burn it, and I think I'm burning it. The chocolate covered strawberries.
I mean, more time off the camera than on the camera, but here we go.
Hey, you know what? Now we get to know if we're ever going to do a cooking show.
There you go. So you just take the pieces and you like overlap them and wrap them over top of the glass.
Okay.
Here's on the bottom, maybe like 3 or 4 of them, I guess. And you keep layering them.
So that's what I think that I, messed up on, because when I tried to do this before, I don't think I did a small enough glass.
Oh, so you didn't have like the center.
Yeah, like I was just doing like a regular cup.
Yeah.
And I felt like
I use these kind of wine glasses or a champagne glass, or you could even use like a little cup like that. But you just kind of start
folding it
over, and then you're going to see that the center is going to start to close, and that's going to be your center of your rose. You just fold it over.
Well, my next get together would be
You're gonna have roses all over the place.
I'm gonna have roses everywhere.
That's pretty much it. And then when you're done, you just turn it over and take off your glass, and it looks like a rose.
gosh, so pretty. Do I need to use any more? Probably a couple more, you think?
Yeah.
And then nobody wants to touch it because it looks so pretty. So that's the good thing, or bad thing and a good thing about when you make these boards. But this is really fun. So like for me, Valentine's Day, I would love to stay home. I like a good rom-com. I'm
There you go.
very cheesy.
No, you're
But-
not. That's what I think most girls, that's what they would.
That I could
Like
fall
to do.
asleep to on the couch because I can
We're gonna fall asleep for
I
sure.
could hardly ever make it through any movie. I'm like, I'm good for about 30 minutes in, and then I get all cozy, and then I'm out. So,
I'm snuggled up. Good
Yeah.
to go.
yeah.
I just usually do some sort of like soft cheese in the middle. Sometimes I just use regular cream cheese, and then you can put different jellies on top. But this one is just a boar's head goat cheese, garlic, and herbs. So you can kind of dip any kind of cracker or whatever in it. We have some wheat thins and some different Wader crackers, stuff like that. And then I cheat. I go and I get like the prepackaged cheeses,
Mhm.
especially when I'm in a hurry, because sometimes chopping up all the cheese all in the different ways that you can cut it takes too long, and I'm always in a hurry. So I just use, some of the prepackaged cheeses and cut them in different shapes, and then when you're putting them on the board, you can just arrange them in any way that you want.
And it doesn't have to be perfect.
No,
I know that you see a lot of stuff on social media where things look perfect and it almost looks overwhelming. Like, how am I going to get it to look that way? The more you start putting it together, you can move stuff around, add, take away. You can, using fruit, for instance, to kind of fill some of the gaps. You're like, what am I going to put there? You can't really put a cracker. It's almost like art. It ends up being really fun. So you can play around with it. And at the end of the day, you're going to sit there and start picking at it and eating it. And nobody's going to care what it looks like anyway, especially since it's just going to be you and your family. This is supposed to be a fun little activity. And a snack board that you can just sit at home and relax with.
These little pinwheel cheeses, my children absolutely love them. So when they see them left over in the refrigerator, they're gonna be gone by the end of the day. But they're little wax covered pieces of cheese, and you can pull it off. Or if you want a color, you can just kind of leave it on your board like that. For this one, I just did like half of it, and then for this one, I'm gonna take the whole cover off.
And then for these, sometimes depending on the size of the board, I either like to lay them flat, or you just fold them and put them side by side so you can have them stood up. Another thing that I personally like to do when I'm making these boards is I like to use stuff that I like to eat. I'm not one of those people that is gonna go get the weird. If you like dried fruit, then I apologize, but I'm not a big dried fruit person. They look nice as a garnish.
Yeah.
But I don't really like to put too much of it on my boards because it ends up being tossed out. And I like to eat all of my stuff.
Yeah. I have some Havarti cheese, and Havarti cheese is kind of just has a different texture. So you can throw it into a Ziploc bag. If you can throw pieces of it in a Ziploc bag and chunk it in any direction that you want, really. And then when you put it in this bag, you can kind of you're not breaking it, you're just kind of making the edges softer. So when you put it on the board, just has a different way that it looks. And I like it. So and I just pile it on there, and it kind of gives it a little unique look. I like it rather than just a chunk of cheese on there.
Yeah, and it's already split apart. So like this big block of cheese in the middle, even though it's soft, you just have different shapes and textures on the board. You can easily just grab that piece right there and add it to your cracker. Let's throw a little bit of these. These are, what are these, yogurt
Covered, yeah.
yogurt covered pretzels. I munched on a few already. These are one of my favorites. I also love a mix of sweets, and I call them sweets and meats, but it's really, meats are salty. So I get a little bit of sweet and a little bit of salt.
Sometimes I'll leave the stem one, like strawberries, to kind of give it a little bit of color, and you can really put them anywhere. And then for the other one, I figured that I chose one that kind of almost looked like a heart, and you can kind of cut out where the stem would be and make it into a heart shape if you wanted.
Cute. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. Get some raspberries, throw some more red in there. Maybe put it right around this heart-shaped guy.
With the meats, you can do anything. You can fold it like Kayla did here, or you can roll it.
Mm-hmm.
You can cut it, and like chunk it. What else do we have? We have, some Oreos.
I'm eating a pretzel. I can't help myself. We do have Oreos also. Throw some of these over in this corner. I feel like in the back corner. Put 3 of these guys.
We could dip them in like halfway in chocolate.
I moved it off the burner because it started to burn. I don't know what's happening to it.
That's all right. We might need more.
Yeah.
We left it on the stove too long. Our thing burned.
Yeah. I pulled it off because it was not looking good. But what is this? So
I might have some more somewhere.
yeah, it's a Ghirardelli white chocolate. Oh, you know what we did wrong? What's that says right here to put it on top of a double boiler so that it shouldn't be right on the flame. See,
we're not professionals, but there you go.
Well, now if you want to do this, don't make the same mistake we did and actually read the directions for the stove top.
We haven't been told what we were going to do. First, we were going to microwave, then we were going to do it on the stove, and so
here we are.
We're not having any chocolate covered.
Thankfully, there is fondue.
Yep, we'll dip it in fondue.
Yep. So another good place other than Publix, you can get some of this stuff is Aldi.
Oh yeah,
and
it's good Aldi. You get all kinds of different stuff from there.
I usually go to both. I usually go to Publix and Aldi because they have different things. They have a really, really great assortment of cheeses and meats, and then they'll have some different. So what is this block that we have?
This is goat cheese.
Goat cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and what is it, like garlic?
Garlic and herb. Mm-hmm.
So I know that Publix does have a blueberry vanilla one usually, and
it's already covered. Yeah.
Yeah, and Aldi has the same thing. Not always though, but sometimes it's like a blueberry cinnamon or whatever flavor it is. But it's nice to see the both different ones and different sizes what you can get depending on what your flavor palette is. Another cool thing you could do is brie cheese. If you like brie, do the same thing. Whether like with the jelly on top, either the cream cheese and the jelly or the brie cheese and the jelly.
You can do caramel, you can do nuts, you can do all kinds of stuff with brie. And in fact, just an idea, if you're using brie, it usually has a coating to it. You can take like a cookie cutter, a heart in this instance, since we're doing Valentine's, and you can put your cookie cutter in the top, and it'll make a heart and scrape out the place where that covering is, and fill that with any kind of jelly or something like raspberry or strawberry jelly, and it'll make a heart on the top of it. I got some little mini cupcakes from Publix because I didn't have time to make them, but it'll be something fun that you could do with your kids is make little miniature cupcakes for your board and have them decorate it with some icing and sprinkles.
Cupcakes or cookies or whatever. I feel like there's so much pressure when you're, trying to do something for Valentine's Day with your family, your wife, kids, girlfriend, and it doesn't have to be that way.
No, it can be fun
Mm-hmm.
and include them, and because it doesn't, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not something that you're selling, or something that you can enjoy doing with your family. And my kids would love to put all this together with me and eat it. And I think Chris would too, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I think that he would come out, and I know that he's going to want to eat it. He's probably stalking somewhere, waiting for me to be done.
I think I saw him like peering over the corner to like, are you guys done yet?
Done? Are you done? Can I have some?
Is it finished?
So I have little triangle shaped. These have like a spice on them. I think it's like some sort of herb, but I'm just going to pull them out and put them on
Line them up.
the board. And try to stack them up a little bit. Give a little.
We are struggling with the smaller board, and I think it's
It's got
perfect.
too much stuff.
That I do this all the time, but the fun thing is especially if you're entertaining, say you do like a Valentine's Day or even a Galentine's Day, if you're doing something with all your girlfriends, then you can
I'm
replenish
not
your
sure
board.
I know what that means until you just said it. Swear to you. I see all these advertisements all over the place for Galentine's. I'm like, what is that? I'm so sorry.
The girls.
Apparently I'm old.
I don't know that I've ever done a Valentine's Day personally, but it seems fun.
Yeah,
I
I didn't know what it was.
This is what we're doing. We're doing a Valentine's Day.
There we go.
This is it.
That's the journey. Oh, it was like a light bulb went off as soon as she said it. But we wanted to also say that if you're planning to go out, there's some really great places that are local and around here.
Mhm.
I know that Tazo's, it's the Italian restaurant, but
Mhm.
he always has a really great menu. So that would be a small
Really?
local place that you could go for Valentine's night. Or
Dang Good Sushi.
Dango Sushi, yeah.
They just opened up their second location in downtown. I haven't personally been there yet, but I've seen all the photos, and it is just, if you haven't been there, it just looks so amazing and cute. And
Yeah, they put a lot of hard work into that down there.
and they do have pink tile on their walls. So
Oh, yeah.
it's I'm almost positive. So it's perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Let's see. What else is around that's local? Oh, we could do something pretty easy. And this is one of my favorite things to do. You can go have like a taco night.
Yeah.
We have what's right here down the street.
Capital Taco.
Capital Taco.
Mhm.
Actually, Mr. Bill Hoops was on our show not that long ago, and he goes over and above for everything. So he might even have something, but I would love that. Just an easy,
Mhm.
place to go, have some dinner. Just personally, maybe the kids come along, and I love tacos and they're fantastic.
Yeah, it just depends on your style and what you like. Some people really enjoy getting dressed up, being fancy, and just having a really good night on the town or at a local nice like little bistro or something.
Yeah,
Um,
but outside tables now too.
at Capital Taco.
Capital Taco.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that. They're like fun colors. They're bright.
Yeah.
Can't miss them. So, but some people also enjoy, like you were saying, a night in, or just like a simple night. So everybody's different. All right, we got one little gap to fill.
All right, we're gonna throw some more strawberries in there. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put it. An egg on it.
our little fondue over here. I'm gonna read the directions because failed.
Sorry.
Messed up. I think there's a way to save that. We can save it.
All right.
So this one, you can either microwave it or do it on the stove top, it says. Which we're gonna just forget the stove top because, we know what happened, but microwave it for 2 minutes and then you can just dip away. I'm scared.
Why?
2 minutes.
Oh, that's easy.
I don't want to burn it.
We're gonna do express. 1, 2. All right.
Perfect.
We have some pineapple, we have some strawberries, we have raspberries, some blueberries. I think we are gonna maybe put some extra stuff up in here.
I think I want to put a couple more of these guys on this side
Go for it.
to add a little bit more of the white color in there because we do have a lot of reds and pinks going on.
I don't know why, but I like hard-boiled eggs on our tray. I think they look cute. I know it doesn't really go with anything, but
It's okay. You know, a lot of times I do. I get like the little mini pickles.
oh yeah.
I throw those in there. Yeah.
Usually I have like some sort of little
Like
container,
ramekin.
like where you
Yep.
can dip maybe some mustard
Mhm.
or whatever kind of dip that you like. And then for the eggs, like I did a charcuterie board, like a breakfast one. It was really good. It was with waffles and bacon and all different kinds of stuff. And so I bought some eggs, hard boiled them, and cut them up and put them on the board, and they actually look really cute. So it's not, like I said, really go with this one, but I thought that it might look good with the color.
And I feel like you can dress up your hard-boiled eggs too and almost make them almost like a deviled egg without all the work by putting a little seasoning or a little like pickle garnish or jalapeno if you like spicy.
Paprika, you can use Old Bay. When I make my deviled eggs, sometimes I put Old Bay on top of them.
Some bacon.
Yeah.
All the things. Some bacon. I love bacon.
Maybe some more crackers right here.
Yeah. I feel like we don't have a ton of crackers on there. All right. I don't think it's burning. We've got another minute to go.
In the middle. What's it doing in there?
It looks like it's just sitting there. It's okay.
I think I actually got these at Aldi, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. Because this is from a board that I just made the other day when we were having people come over. But there were 6 different types of crackers: sesame wheat, multigrain, cracked wheat, rosemary, coffee and pepper, and 5 grain. So it was like a whole box full of all the different kinds of crackers, and they're different shapes and different flavors. I think I did get them at Aldi.
Yeah, that's where I usually always get that one, or they have the separate sleeves of the different ones. I like certain ones better than others, and I feel like I'm always like topping out the one.
So, like Kayla said, you can always move stuff. So I feel like we need more crackers, and I can take these cheese that I put in here, and I'm going to stand them up and put the crackers up underneath of them. So, like she said, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, and as you're going, you can change it up and rearrange it. And now I have crackers in there, and the cheese gives different dimension. So
yeah, actually, I like that. I like that better.
Yeah, I agree. And then we have some other times. We kind of do the same thing down here.
Do we have a spoon somewhere?
Yes, ma'am. Right here in this drawer there.
I'm gonna stir this to make sure we don't need to stick it. Oh yeah, this is nice.
Okay. And again, just rearranging and sliding things in. If you see any place where you need a little different color, like I have the strawberry back here, that is next to our goat cheese, but it's kind of hidden. So I'm going to throw some crackers in there and then bring the strawberry to the top. This look good. Put the eggs somewhere else. More crackers in there.
Yeah, we should do this every Tuesday.
Yes, please.
We make a nice snack board for ourselves.
All right.
So
I got these little forks. So red and pink little forks. We can take a piece of pineapple. I don't know. I'm gonna use this one.
yeah, just dip it in and eat it. That's what I would probably do is have like, you know, take it out of this container, put it in one of these like fun heart-shaped containers, and then
That's good.
set up like the fruit and whatever you wanted to dip in around it, and have these little forks and just have fun with it.
Yeah. Try.
All right, fine.
Fine. I'm making her eat chocolate. It's got a little fruit. I mean, a little healthy.
So
It's good. It's
pineapple with chocolate. I don't know that I've ever had that before.
really.
Mm-hmm.
We're learning stuff today.
We're learning, and hopefully you guys are learning along with us. So, and hopefully this was something
Something different and something
fun.
fun. So I'll show them our board that
Yeah.
we came up with.
Get a little
closer. I think.
I can see on the screen that.
There you go.
Yeah.
So anyway, something easy, fun that you can do with your family, for your family, and then you can enjoy. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. And if you guys have any questions about real estate, or if you have questions about our board, give us a call. We're not professionals in board making, but you know, we have fun.
Yep.
So happy Valentine's Day, guys. We will see you next Tuesday at noon. Remember to go to our YouTube page, subscribe, make sure you like our Key Team page, and stay tuned for every Tuesday.
All right. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.